Hi again, this is Mike, the Philosopher Engineer. This week we're still focused on inspiration. We're talking about the month of June. We're focused throughout June on impact, having impact with our companies and our projects. But this week's, we're wrapping up the week with inspiration, inspire, and we go to diagnose, design, and hire. So we're focused on inspiration. In my last video, we talked about personal inspiration. We talked about how people like to use their gifts and talents to accomplish things, to be good at things. We like to get fulfillment when we can use our talents to help other people and accomplish big things. So let's talk about team inspiration, because this is where we work together in a business with other people to accomplish big things. And it's a competitive world out there, and we spend a lot of time at work, so we want to enjoy it and be inspired by our work. So what does that involve? Well, obviously getting a team to work well together and understanding all the personalities and styles and having the right work. But let me just hit a few key things. One is that one of the most important things for teams is to have really clear goals. So you really want to have clear goals. And that goes all the way to the top of the business. Those goals should be aligned with the overall business goals. And obviously you want support. So you want the kind of support in the areas you need to be successful at what you're doing. So you want clear goals, and you want support, and you want alignment throughout that whole company. Because really what people like is to feel like they've accomplished something, they've worked together, they enjoy the culture. Probably the biggest single word that captures the importance of work and being satisfied is culture. But that culture is also a culture of accomplishment and getting a lot done. People like to win. Generally, they like to be on a winning team. So they really want to see things that are moving along and working well. And it takes a lot of different skills to do that. Now, for a team to work well and to have the right support, that means that they have the support of their manager. That means they have the support of the rest of the company, even outside the team. There's cooperation, and they have the support of the whole company. Now, one of the biggest things that's a detriment to team inspiration is running into obstacles that aren't being addressed quickly. So one of the best things the company could do for that team is to understand the obstacles that are preventing that team from doing their job, from accomplishing what they're after, and really moving those obstacles out as quickly as possible. There's certain methods that can be done, and some companies use a scrum team structure that goes all the way to the organization, to where anything preventing someone from getting their work done is resolved within a day. And that can be done. It rarely is. I mean, most companies are not able to be that responsive. So the idea of team inspiration, again, is to understand that each person has things that motivate them. When they get all put together in a way that is complementary, it's like a puzzle. You put the puzzle pieces together in the right way, and then things really work. And they should be set up for success, given the right tools and the right support. And sometimes that support is not within the company. Often there's some gaps, and you really want to fill those gaps as quickly as possible. That may involve hiring somebody, but that may take months. But you have a project now that you might also need help in that way. So I've just kind of touched on this on team inspiration, but the team is kind of the key building block for the whole company. And if those teams have a clear mission, and all the mission of the different teams fits well together, the whole company thrives. And if you're not working in teams and people are working individually, you really lose a lot of efficiency. That teamwork is really valuable, and it can be very, ideally it's very dynamic, and you understand the problems and you work on them pretty quickly and you adapt pretty quickly. So maybe some of these things are obvious, but there's tools that can help identify those gaps quickly. You can find out, first of all, at the top of the company, is there complete alignment? That alignment is essential. And then that's propagated to the individual team, so they have a clear mission and they have the support. So that's really kind of it. I think that the whole idea here is to work with the individual and then work with the teams together to make sure they have what they need to succeed. And people like to see results, and they want to see accomplishments, and the whole company succeeds, and they succeed with them. And then when you build a culture, everyone enjoys that. Everything you do at work is something that you should really enjoy. And if you set it up the right way, it's an enjoyable process to accomplish things and use your talents in a wonderful way. All right, well, you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you.